Welcome to our channel. We're Lee and Nick. Having just finished our second European road trip, we're now hitting the road again in our self-converted camper van Taylor, where we are discovering the beauty of the UK. Click the subscribe button below and travel with us on this next series.
Morning. I've just been for a quick shower. Nick's just cleaning his teeth, and we are going to head off straight away quickly to Bude, where we are going to try a bakery called Electric Bakery, is it? Suggested by Simon, a viewer of ours. Thanks, Simon. It's going to be another beautiful day today. This week is going to be very nice weather. We're waking up in Wollacome. If you've seen our last couple of vlogs, this is where we've been exploring. So we'll just finish getting ready and then we'll set off to our next destination. Just making a cup of tea to put in the cab with us on the way. Seems we're getting off early. Look at Nick, thinking he's going down to surf or something.
Is that right? Can you see me surfing?
The Surf Rider West Coast champions. That one a boo-boo. It's filled it up so I can't get it out.
Come here.
Wait a minute. No. Come here. What? Oh, it's gonna go all over the place.
Was it tray? There you go. Now mop it up.
Anyone else feel like their morning isn't right without a cup of tea? When Nick says we're just gonna get straight off, we're like, no. Need a cup of tea or a cup of coffee.
Didn't stop you getting out of bed quick though, did it? I said it didn't stop you getting out of bed when I said get up then if we're leaving early.
Yeah, I got straight out, straight into the shower. And
freezing cold shower.
Freezing cold shower.
Really don't like dumb showers. You couldn't even push the button and get the soap in your hand.
No,
it was ridiculous.
So I was like that with my elbow on it and this arm like trying to scrub under everywhere.
I was like that. I had my arm on it there and I was like soaping and then I was like this and then I had to swap arms and doing that. It was absolutely stupid.
Yeah. It's a shame because the showers here are really, really clean.
They're clean
and nice.
There's a nice spray, but the heat was not. There was no heat today
No.
at all, and it was just half a second. You can't even wash with that. That's ridiculous.
So
the best shower we've ever had is the one in Gibraltar.
So yeah, we're going to head down to Bude. We have been there before, but this bakery was suggested, as I said, by Simon, our viewer.
The pictures look amazing.
Yeah, so we're skipping breakfast this morning, and we're going to have it there.
Right, it's time to shut down everything, get everything prepped, and get on our way.
Recording. 3 channels started.
Right, 56 minutes to go to the bakery, and as you know, we like to try different sat navs for the camper van.
We're on our third one since we set off.
We've done Android Auto today, then we tried Copilot, which was a bit basic.
Keep left.
Ooh, she's posh. So we're now trying TomTom Go.
Truck.
Oh, is it truck? TomTom Go truck, which Nick managed to get a real good deal with on Hot UK Deals. So check out Hot UK Deals for TomTom Go truck, and they might have deals. So did you put the dimensions of the camper van in?
I think so.
Yeah, so you can put your camper van dimensions in, and I'll just show you the layout. Well, it's very similar to Android Auto actually.
Reminds me of Magic Earth.
Yeah, it tells you if there's speed cameras, which is good. Tells you the speed of the road.
After 300 yards, Keep left. Then keep left.
She's very delicate. Might be able to change the voice, we'll have to have a look, but we'll let you know how this goes. 5 minutes later, TomTom Go took us wrong, so Nick wants to get rid of it, but I said, try it again for another 5 minutes. It said, take the left turn, so we went left, and then it said,
lane.
turn right. So
we couldn't lanes, and you couldn't turn
we
right.
couldn't get back over, so it's not looking good so far.
It's on its way out.
TomTom lasted 5 more minutes, it did it again, told us to keep in the right but turn left, which was completely opposite to what we needed to do.
Then it stopped working.
So we've gone back. Oh yeah, it crashed then.
Then it froze. It didn't tell us any updates, and we were coming up to a roundabout and we were like, right, get rid of it.
So we've gone back to Android Auto, Google Maps.
Park in there or park on road?
Wherever you think. So it's in there, the electric bakery. Not quite what I imagined. I thought we were going to the beach actually, but it's been highly recommended, and I must say I'm hungry. Ooh. Right, we're going to go for a roasted butternut squash. They've run out of things like bacon and things. We must be a little bit late, but so we're going to go for that. And a coconut cherry cake. It took us a while to decide on the cake. We almost went for peanut butter millionaire.
Half dipped in chocolate.
These almond croissants look amazing as well. Chocolate almond croissants, normal croissants, cheese croissant. Oh my god, cheese croissant.
And under raspberry.
Yeah, wow.
Oh my goodness me, I've just got the cream on my fingers. Oh my god. It's like
good cream.
Pure coconut indulgence.
Can you believe? Nick's gone for a vegan sandwich.
Is it vegan?
She said it was a vegan sandwich, yeah.
Don't look
it
it
looks
though.
great,
Looks
though.
delicious. I'm turning vegan. Absolutely gorgeous.
There you go.
So garlicky.
Let's try more vegan. When we're on Vanlife, I like to try vegan stuff.
Why?
Because a lot of Vanlifers are vegan, so it just inspires me.
I'm not.
Verdict? I'm not lying. I'm not going to be like Nick, where he says, oh my god, about everything. But I think this is the nicest sandwich I've ever had in my life.
It is actually.
It's got like, is it got roasted red peppers in it?
I don't know, but everything's got like super flavour. It's not bland.
That's it. I'm vegan.
Yeah.
Christ.
That was like a carrot cake, but coconut, and it was so moist and cold, and the frosting and everything. It was like I've never had anything like that ever. We've even said we're going to go back in and get it all again, and then have a picnic tomorrow on the beach.
Right, we've got one to take away, so let's
Got a
have
different
look
one.
at it. Chorizo, cheese, all sorts of stuff. We're going to have that tomorrow because it was the best sandwich ever. So
Even though it was vegan, I've got to say, and I'm not a convert, so don't be getting any ideas, but that was the nicest sandwich that I've ever had.
Well-
it was the butternut, the garlic, everything was like bursting with flavour.
well, we've gone for vegan today, and then chorizo tomorrow.
Right, let's get it in the fridge and then let's get down to the beach.
We've got this car park in Bude from Park for Night. Welcome to Summerglaze Beach. It's
I don't think
actually
it's this
at the
one, I think
beach.
it's the one after it.
All right, okay.
Actually,
Well,
there's some motorhomes there.
there's a lot of motorhomes and camper vans here.
Continue straight, then turn left.
So
park
yeah, I think you'll be fine here actually. There we go. Motorhomes, camper vans.
Spaces aren't big.
No, but well, there's other ones there, so we should be all right. Just park here. Now we're not staying in Bude, but we thought we can't miss looking at the beach while we're so close.
And the dunes.
And the car park is literally next to the beach.
Right, so we're on Bude Beach, or Bude Beach, however you want to pronounce it, and just to give you a few facts about it, it's one of the very few places in the world that have a natural half natural, half man-made sea pool, and we're going to show you that when we go up to it. It's one of the features of the beach here at Summer Slees Beach, or Summer Lees Beach, should I say, not Summer Slees. Basically, every time there's high tide, all the water in the pool gets replaced, and it's one of the only places to swim, so you're not out in like the open sea, and we'll show you when we get there. It's also won awards on this beach and also the local beaches. It's very famous with surfers as well.
And you've come dressed to get in that beach, that pool, yeah?
You can get in.
I have got my flip-flops on today.
Right, let's go and have a look at it.
So just navigating the pools here. Is it cold? It's going to be cold, isn't it? Because it's just seawater.
You do it because you've got your flip-flops on. So as you can see, this bit here is all man-made, but everything kind of rock side is just natural rock formations, and they've just put a barrier on it. And then when the tide comes in, it literally overflows where we're standing. All this water gets replaced, swooshed out to sea. So if anybody's in here and they're like peeing it or dogs crapping it and things like that, all gets washed and replenished every high tide. Quite fascinating, actually.
So as you can see, it's overflowing there, back down into the sea. So it can't ever sort of like go too high. I don't know. Maybe it's all the people in it just pushing it out.
Maybe.
There's quite a lot of people in it swimming. It does look a bit mean, but it's obviously just natural seawater.
Freezing cold. You wouldn't survive in there. Neither would I.
So when the tide comes in, as Nick was saying, the waves come up here, up this slope,
Crash up here.
into the pool, and then just create this natural pool. Right, we've walked to the top so you can get a better view of the pool now. It looks massive from up here.
Well, it is. It's like, that's probably like 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools.
So there's no lifeguard, is there?
No. Well, the RLN, yes, lifeguard's there.
Oh yeah, there is lifeguard, yeah.
Yeah.
So
still can't see bottom.
no. Beautiful beach.
Clear when the sea conditions improve.
Maybe. And you can donate if you feel like it to Friends of Bude Sea Pool.
I always thought it was run by Cornwall Council,
Yeah.
but
Looks like it's to keep it going. There's lots of chalets, just like we have back at home in Bridlington, but that's a nicer view than Bridlington, that's for sure.
you know why I like Cornwall so much? Is because, I've said it before, because it brings you back to when you were a kid, when you didn't have any kind of troubles in the world, or you didn't have
because you used to come down here.
You didn't have to think about what adults think about, you know what I mean? You came down here and your only concern was what ice cream flavour you were going to have.
Ooh.
And it was just like I don't know, it's like taking you back and reliving your childhood memories, yeah.
When I was a kid, we used to come to Torquay, so that was still like childhood memories for me. Although we went to Torquay a couple of years ago, didn't we? And
you couldn't remember it.
it didn't really bring that back that many memories, although it was a long, long time ago. I think it was about, last time I went there, probably 1989. So I asked AI for must-see things in Bude, and it came up with the Bude Tunnel, and it said it's become like a local funny landmark, a 70-foot long tunnel or something like that. So we're like, oh, that sounds interesting. But basically,
it's a trolley park. It's a trolley park in Sainsbury's car park.
So apparently there's lots of quirky reviews online about this tunnel. Basically, it's from Sainsbury's to Argos or something like this. We were expecting like an underground tunnel.
We were expecting it to go through a cliff to a beach, and it's a bleeding steel tunnel where the trolleys are stored at one end.
But apparently, if you look it up, it's like a local famous sensation. They do it up.
I can see the crowds.
They do it up at Christmas and all sorts of stuff apparently. And they
explain the fact that we've just walked half a mile to
get here. Look, it goes around a corner.
Oh,
and it continues. Apparently, the locals liken it to like big famous sites around the world. The Bude Tunnel. There we go. We've just been through it. And it's even prettier going backwards. Look at that.
I've just taken a photo for Instagram, just in case it is like one of the wonders of the world, so I can post it. Right, we're just having a quick walk down I think the main street. And there's lots of
Nanny Wendy's Fudge Kitchen.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. There's lots of fudge places. Oh, Salt Rock. Should we have a look in there in a minute? There's lots of fudge places, ice cream places, pasty places. You know, your typical Cornish
Surf lessons.
Yeah, surfing shops, things like that. Your typical Cornish things, coffees and pastries. Oh, Cornish bakery. We have one of those in Beverley. Yeah. Very nice pastries in there. So we're heading back down towards the van, I believe.
Don't you want to look in Salt Rock?
Yeah, we'll have a quick look. Come on then. So we went into Salt Rock, got a few things, a couple of t-shirts and a shirt.
Come out with that shop.
Nick, I found your shop.
Why are you stood in it then? Right, we're back in the van. He's just dusting his feet off.
I'm like a surfer dude.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure everybody else is watching you in car park thinks that as well. We're just unpacking our stuff. We actually got some toiletries as well when we were out shopping. We needed some more deodorant and some more mouthwash, so just putting them away. And then we're going to head down to Watergate, our favourite place in Cornwall. It's the same car park campsite that we went to last time because it was really cheap. It was like £57 for 2 nights, including electric. So we're going to head there. This is what we got between us. So Lee got this shirt here, which I quite like. A nice shirt for smart on a night. I got these shorts. I wasn't keen on this colour. I wanted the dark navy colour.
I'll have them.
But, you know, there'll be more Salt Rocks around and I like the feel of them. They're really soft. And then I got this t-shirt as well. Vanlife t-shirt with like surfboards and things, very similar to the one that I've got on now. And then Lee also got just a plain navy Salt Rock t-shirt with the Salt Rock logo there. So there we go. It is absolutely baking in here. It's 35 degrees Celsius.
Get aircon in the cab.
I got myself some hay fever tablets because the pollen at the minute is extremely dense. So when I'm waking up in the morning, I'm waking up with like snotty nose.
Are we off surfing or what?
You wouldn't know how to surf if you tried.
I better be ace at me.
You couldn't even surf the web.
Right, we're 13 minutes away, and everybody knew who was watching that we were going to end up at Watergate Beach. We did actually discuss not going there, but
Lee said, I like it there.
I'm always the one that wants to do new places.
I want to do new places.
But Nick wants to reminisce and go to the place that we love. I'm just going to show you this as we work past as I'm talking. What is it?
Big slides.
Big slides?
Water slides.
Looks like they're just building it and preparing it.
Could be something for a summer festival or something.
So I've got to admit, I'm always the one that says, no, I've been there, I've done it, I want something new. But I can't resist Watergate Beach.
It's the breakfast, that's all. It's the breakfast, that's all we go for.
It's the scrambled eggs. No, it's not just the breakfast. It does have memories. It has memories when we took my sister and the girls there, and they loved it there. And then we went on the beach, and a storm came in.
All of the stops on this trip are basically
everything's going to be new apart from Watergate Beach. But we said, as we're passing, can we really not go? That's what I said. I said, well, we are so close. Can we not go? And it brings back so many memories for us because me and Nick came down in the 2000s to to Newquay, and we stayed in a place, we probably told you all this before, called what was it called? Calacliff. And we had a little getaway there, and I remember back
first time in 40 years.
I remember what?
It was the first time that I'd been down in 40 years.
Well, it was the first time I'd been to Newquay, and to be fair, nothing against hooked up Newquay people off, but the town centre of Newquay is a bit of a
Stag party.
Stag party, hen party, not my cup of tea. I like going shopping there for all the like Fat Willies and Salt Rock and all those kind of things. But it is a bit
rowdy.
But the surrounding areas to Newquay are absolutely beautiful. All the beaches and everything. And the main beach in Newquay is nice as well. So we said we can't not go there as we're that close. And I said, well, we can't not go to the cafe and have those amazing scrambled eggs.
You said earlier that they weren't the same last time.
The last time we went, they weren't quite as good, but we'll see. And Nick said, well, should we just stop in the same car park? Because I loved it. And I was like,
What?
You said, should we stop in the same parking campsite?
We shopped around it, but this was the cheapest still. This is actually cheaper than last year.
Yeah, and it's a nice little walk down to the through the cliffs and on the top of the cliffs down to Watergate Bay.
Yeah.
So I don't know what we're going to be doing today. We're going to get there. It'll be 20 to 3.
We'll probably walk down to Porth Beach and have a beer at the Mermaid Inn.
Maybe.
Because it's tradition.
Quarter of a mile.
But tomorrow we want to do a picnic on the beach with that sandwich that we bought and maybe a bottle of wine.
Ooh.
Never done that before.
After the scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
And when are we going to go to Newquay for a bit of shopping?
Today.
Okay.
We're going to walk there.
Ooh, it's a long walk. So there is a caravan and camping club there. Welcome to Treguran, I think it was called.
We're not a member of that.
No.
We never signed up to that, did we?
No. So we're just down the road a little bit at this one.
The View.
Called The View at Watergate Bay. Let's see how busy it is. Not that busy at all, although there are ones around there. We're on here, I think. Oh, there we go.
It worked.
AMPR, that's new.
Right,
This
so we're
year.
on number 43.
Yeah, she called us and said we've got a sea view and we're on number 43. Last year we were somewhere here. Look at that sea view. Love it. Oh, bikes there. We need some bikes. 49. So you get electric on your
In between these two.
Yep.
Can it be here in the middle?
No, that's 45. That's 44. So we're here. There. 43.
Right,
Next
so
to this couple.
I need to reverse in then.
Close to toilets and showers, and there's a cafe there, but that wasn't open last year. It only opens in high season, I think.
Doesn't look like it's open.
No, it doesn't look like it's open. And then water there. So and there's somebody in a tent there.
Do we need the levelling ramps?
Well, we'll see when we pull up. And then there is lots of other pictures around here as well for when they get busier. I think they're hard standing ones if you want a hard standing one. Right, we've got set up here. It's a little breezy as you can hear, but it's actually really nice because it's so warm. So we're on with our setup procedures. So that is the view from the sea view side, which is what they've put us on, which is absolutely perfect. And as I say, you can probably hear there's a slight breeze, but today it's absolutely bliss. And we're going to head on down there. Right, we're currently on 6,000 steps.
Hey? How?
That's because walking around early this morning around the town. So be interesting to see what we're on when we get back.
Well, we're walking as far as the eye can see, so I reckon at least 25,000 today.
25,000?
Yeah.
It's like a day in Disney, that. Look at that sparkling blue water. It's just so relaxing and stunning, isn't it, here when the sun's out. Oh, I remember these now from last time. I think there were some new like apartments or something with like those living roof things.
Angela stayed in them.
Was she?
Got week before.
Oh. Look at that view. Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh, look there, they've created a like a little football pitch and nets as well, and goal.
They look tiny.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look at that. The sand is so
Stunning.
perfect.
You could be in like the Bahamas or something.
You could drive a van on there and you wouldn't sink. Not that I'd like to risk it. But look at that.
Stunning.
That is absolutely unbelievable.
So we are reluctantly skipping the Watergate Bay and the cafe at the moment because we're going to go there for breakfast tomorrow and we don't want to do it twice. So let me get across this road, busy road. Here's hot dogs and pizzas and things. Nick's just checking the sat nav, but it's up here where we go to Newquay and Porth. Is it Porth Beach?
Port Beach, Newquay, yeah.
So we're going to go on this long walk. Tonight we're going to eat in the van because the van fridge is literally busting. But
we're not getting around.
As we're doing so many steps today, it would be rude. I know you guys like me to try the cream teas and judge them so that you know where's the best to go.
You mean you like that?
So far we've only had one, and to be fair, it was actually really nice in
it tasted
Ilfracombe.
Tastes like a sausage roll.
I did have a pastry taste to it, but
like a fried taste.
it was nice that it was warm.
Yeah, it had no sultanas in it, which was definite no for me.
And the Rodders clotted cream. Yeah, my sister Janine would love that. She doesn't like sultanas, so that would have been perfect for her. It's very rare actually that you get them without sultanas.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
nice cheese scone.
I love a cheese scone.
A cheese scone with Rodders is nice, you know.
Sweet and savoury.
Yeah, but Rodders is not sweet.
I do love a cheese scone. It's been ages since I had a cheese scone. So that is the Watergate restaurant where we go for breakfast. I never really noticed that before. I don't know what that is upstairs. It's obviously like a house. I don't know if it's an Airbnb or whether you can stay there. That'd be amazing if you could. And there's some of the other hotels, apartments, etc. We've eaten there. I don't think it was great, to be fair, that wax. And there's the ones that I was showing earlier before with the living roofs. So we've come from right up there all the way down. Nick's just doing oh, they've got a pool there on that hotel. That's nice. Let me just see if Nick knows what this is. Just look at the he's just doing a quick video for our friend Stacey because she loves this kind of stuff. Have you seen that before? Look at the top. I wonder if they're like Airbnbs or something at the top of the restaurant.
It's not new though, is it?
I don't know. Just saying, it'd be amazing to stay there, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, look at your view. Maybe it's an upstairs to the restaurant because the
wait a minute.
The front are halved.
Is that the restaurant, or is that the restaurant there?
That's the restaurant there, look, yeah. Because that's the conservatory.
Well, I thought no. Well, I thought that. What's that one over there?
That's the surf shops.
Okay.
It's right. Where Jamie Oliver's restaurant used to be.
It used to be around here. We never went, but it's not there anymore. Right, let's carry on.
So this is new since we were here last. Like container bars. They've got a toilet, a bar that says hang out. There's a sign that says Zen Yoga Den. It looks like a place to do yoga, and then there's this teepee here which looks like it's got fire pit in the middle, but that's not open. I don't know whether you can hear me because of the wind. I'm trying to cover the mic as much as I can, but yeah, all this is new. Oh, this is part of the Zen Den as well, look, yeah.
I seem to remember this from last time.
I don't think so. If that was there last time, we'd have called for food.
Right, we're trying somewhere new. Nick wanted to go to the Mermaid Inn.
We're still going.
Are we?
Yeah.
I said, let's try somewhere new, so we've stopped off at...
It's a hotel, actually.
Port Beach Hotel and Restaurant. I had to just double check what it's called. We've passed this many, many times, but they had a sign outside that said, join us for cream tea. So
we have.
We ordered cream tea. Nick's getting our Aperol Spritz. I'm getting some water as well, and I'll just show you the view. Look at that. And
it's like, how can this in this country? It's like another world. This is why I just absolutely love it down here, because you just don't get this in Bridlington.
Nick's orgasming over the where we are.
I will be when I have cream tea and an Aperol Spritz.
Oh my goodness. Because it's just like a hotel. I just thought it was going to be like, you know, like out of a packet or something. Not right, great. I don't know why I thought that, but it looks stunning.
They're warm.
Wow.
Warm, squidgy, fresh.
Oh my goodness, so squidgy. And excuse the finger going in the clean, but it's like really hard clotted cream.
Go on, try it. So you don't get tea with your cream tea.
Yeah, but that's a bit strange.
You do everywhere else,
To be
but
fair, I'm not bothered because I asked for some water as well, and I'm fine with that water. Right, that's
I'm currently shoving it in.
It's not Rodders, no Rodders. So that lets it down a little bit, but let me have another try.
There's not much jam for 2 scones. I think that's what's missing. It needs more jam. But you get fresh strawberries.
It's amazing. But the cream is more like buttercream, like whipped buttercream. You know what I mean?
They've probably made it themselves.
It's nice, and these strawberries are the sweetest strawberries. Look how red they are. Like the reddest, sweetest strawberries ever.
It's Lee's first taste in a strawberry. So a win, yeah?
Definitely a win. I would definitely go there again. I would recommend that, actually.
The view was worth every bit of it.
Yeah.
the scone was very nice. I would eat it inside though because it's so hot. Well, if it's a hot day, that is. It's so hot. The cream was just going all watery and melting, and
It was that
all
kind
over
of
us.
cream that you can smell it on your face.
Yeah,
Almost
it was good
5
though.
minutes after you've eaten it. Look at the flowers here. Look at the colours here.
It was a bit strange that it didn't come with a tea, although maybe I'm guessing because we ordered a cream tea and then asked for a water and an Aperol Spritz, so maybe he thought, oh, we don't want a tea,
Maybe.
but it was nice. I'd go there again.
So this morning when we had that vegan sandwich, I cannot stop thinking about it. It was the nicest thing I've probably ever eaten in terms of a sandwich. I'm not going to turn into a grass eater, but it would.
No offence to vegans.
No offence to vegans, but
I love vegan food.
I prefer vegetarian food. Vegan's a bit too restrictive for me, but that was absolutely amazing, and I just keep thinking about it over and over and over. We've just been sitting there saying, what was in it now? What was in it? And I think we can probably recreate it at the lodge. It was like butternut squash, it was cream cheese. I mean, obviously that's not vegan, but cream cheese, garlic and chive, with a bit of like plain Greek yogurt in it.
Must have been vegan cream.
Probably, yeah. It's called tahita or something. It had sun-dried tomatoes on it and rocket, and all squished in a sandwich, and it was just, it was absolutely amazing. To say that was completely plant-based, it was, I'm not going to keep saying it, but
We're vegans now.
no, I'm not a vegan.
Oh my goodness, we're gutted. How romantic getaway, which was the hotel here called Calacliff, has been knocked down, and they are building it as 9 luxury coastal apartments.
Should we see how much it cost?
Wouldn't that be amazing if we bought an apartment there after all these years on the site of our little romantic getaway?
It wasn't that romantic. Yeah.
No, it won't. I just remember watching X-Men while you were snoring outside
I
of me.
remember getting down here and then sleeping because I'd got a headache from the 6-hour drive.
And we also came here with Mum and Dad. They stopped here as well, and we had a little cream tea in the garden as well. I can't believe it's gone. Aww. Right, so we're getting to close to the centre of Newquay, which is down there. Lots of renovations going on here. There always has been. Every time we've come, lots of renovation. So they're all like turning from these older buildings, like that one's closed down.
Old hotels.
Old hotels, like that was a Best Western Hotel Bristol it was called, and that looks to be empty now. And then they're all turning into these luxury apartment blocks.
Maybe it's time to buy.
Well, we'd have to sell the lodge.
I'll sell the lodge to live here.
What? Right, we've made our way into the town, so we've passed like the area with all the
Stag pies.
not stag pies, but like, you know, your branded shops, like your Costas and your Weatherspoons and things like that. I always think it gets a little bit better this end. It's more sort of like surf shops, and
They do the street food in the harbour down here as
yeah,
well.
street food in the harbour and Fat Willie's and things like that. So we were just looking in the estate agent shop as well for an apartment down here. It's £350,000 flat two. That was the cheapest thing that I could find in the estate agents. Everything else was like 750, and
We'd need 3 of them.
3 of what?
3 of our apartments to buy
I'll
one of
buy
them.
that one, yeah. So there's lots of there's an ambulance and some police around. So don't know what that's all about. Another police car, and that's the kind of vibe you sometimes get when you're in Newquay. Again, no offence to people in Newquay, but it's just that kind of town.
Everything's shut.
Yeah, but Cornwall's beautiful all the way around, and then Newquay's just not quite up to the beauty of a lot of the towns around. But it was still like coming though, and you go down streets and things like that, and it looks a lot nicer. So, oh, there's Fat Willie's.
Shut though.
Is it shut?
A bit late in the day.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, it's quite late actually, to be fair. But it doesn't matter when this
All the shops will be
sun's
shutting and all
out.
the bars will be opening.
Your face is getting redder and redder.
Is it?
Yeah, well, what do you expect? You're just
put
walking
cream
in the
on.
sun. You need a
cream
hat. You need a Fat Willie's hat. So then there's this, I can't remember if we've seen this before, Killer Court.
No, it's new.
A selection of 12 enterprise units and a cafe providing opportunities for small and local businesses to help grow a wonderful town. So there's all these things that are all in these little sort of units there.
Glass, jewelleries, tea, earrings.
Yeah.
We'll have a mooch.
I think they're all closed at the moment. Like Nick says, it's a little late in the day now. It's about 5 o'clock, so a lot of shops and things have closed now, but they're quite nice.
If you leave it a year before you come, there's so
Yeah,
many
so everything
pop-up stores.
changes, yeah.
Everything just like, and I mean,
So
none of this
much-
when I was a kid, were here.
No, so much refurbishment being done down in Newquay.
That house though has been there since.
Yeah, the house in the
since I
middle,
was a kid.
where you can only get to on the bridge.
If you look underneath, you can see the sewage pipe and the electric pipes all come from the mainland.
Let us know in the comments who would love to live in that house, all secluded, all nice and private, surrounded by bushes and trees. The only way to get to it is from that bridge, as far as I believe. And if you want to pop to the shop for some milk, you've got to go across that bridge, even if it's wild wind. And then there's another one there, but it looks like it's been demolished.
Let me see if I can get some information about it.
And then you go across there, and then come across here to all your shops and what have you. It's very unique.
The house on the rock in Newquay.
The house on the rock in Newquay is actually actually called the Island. Here's a summary of what makes it so unique. Location is perched dramatically on the top of a 70-foot cliff rock stacked on Towan Beach in Newquay, Cornwall. The only way to access it is via a private suspension footbridge, which can feel like quite an adventure. Being on its own rock, it offers a high degree of privacy, feeling like a world away from the bustling beach below.
I wonder who lives there, did it say?
The island has had various uses over the years, including a tea room. The current house was built in 1910 and it was owned by Sir Oliver Joseph Lodge, the inventor of the spark plug, who reportedly entertained Sir Arthur Conan Doyle there. Sherlock Holmes writer there. And then it goes on and on to tell you it's a luxury accommodation, self-catering property that sleeps up to 6, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, so you can book it now?
Without going in, there's pages and pages of it, but...
Very interesting.
So if you saw our Cornwall series when we brought the girls down in the in Taylor One, our first ever camper van rental, you saw that we went there, which is Newquay Harbour, and on a night time, all the different the different things in there, it's like street food, and you can literally, it's like communal seating outside, and then you can go and order from each of the different booths and have different types of meals on the table. It's actually quite a funky, cool place to go, isn't it, for dinner?
Yeah. I do.
Right.
I love this end of Newquay. It's very funky and
Vibey.
Right, we're just at the Mermaid Inn having a drink. There's lots of dogs behind us, so you might be able to hear those.
Behind you?
Dogs. Oh. Lots of dogs, they all keep barking.
I have to clarify that.
And we are here with our viewer and friend, Andy. Hello. And he knows Bazza. He knows Bazza. In Florida.
He has apologised for that.
Yeah.
Don't tell him I know Bazza.
And Andy actually makes coffee. So we'll show
Locally
you some
here in Cornwall.
Yeah, we'll show you some coffee that he's kindly gave us for the van. And we'll probably have that in the morning.
Yeah.
Nick can get up and make it.
We'll be bouncing off his tits.
Andy's been so kind.
Lazy swine.
He offered to...
We would have been walking back up here and was like, well,
He offered and said, are you sure you don't want to lift? Are you
the
sure
poor
you don't
guy's
want to
not
lift?
passing, it's a complete opposite direction to where he lives.
Stop making it feel like I'm bad, but
I'm 7 miles in the wrong direction and I've not eaten in a week.
But
We're having bacon butties on the
yeah, we are. And it's 8 o'clock, so I thought,
coffee.
I've got some editing to do as well, so get us back quick. And we're back.
You lazy swine.
No.
We would have been another half an hour walking back.
No, it was very kind of Andy to bring us back up because it is quite late now. Andy's given us a hamper of all his coffees, which we'll show you.
Which we'll try as well.
When we get in the van. We won't try it until tomorrow morning.
There is some
decaf
one.
now.
You could have a decaf if you wanted.
No, we'll try it in the morning. So that might be the next vlog when we try it, but we'll show you it tonight and let you know where you can buy that from if you fancy some coffee.
I can't wait for bacon butties.
Yeah.
With the posh brown sauce that we bought from...
And look at the view that we've got.
My God, look at that.
We have that sun.
That's
so we're going to see the sunset.
That's an Instagram versus reality.
Oh my goodness, your face is so red. Very red. From the sun.
I don't feel burnt.
Right, we are in the van and finally getting round to making this.
Gloucester Services bacon.
Heat the...
Oh, not yet, it's fine. So we got the bread out the fridge and half of it's mouldy.
Yes.
We've had to pick out the ones that's not mouldy and bin the rest.
Yes.
Because we kept it in the cupboards and didn't put it in the freezer straight away.
Yes.
So
I wanted to put on my clothes.
I'm going to make... This is really thick bacon, you know. I'm going to make...
yeah.
Like 8 rashers. So 2 each. 4 each.
but
Yeah, no, yeah, to make it a really nice
thick, chunky bacon butty.
Yeah. And it's ready. In fact, we've already had
one of them.
One butty. Yum.
Even though it's supposed to be like smoked, it's not.
No, it's not smoked, but it is nice.
It's
though.
supposed to be smoked.
And this brown sauce is nothing like brown sauce, but it is good.
Sweet.
It says quintessential brown sauce. It's nice, but it's not like brown sauce. But it is good though.
Quintessentially not brown sauce.
Didn't see you coming, oh, it caught me by surprise. But I knew that we had something, I could see it in your eyes. You felt so familiar, was it from another life? Like we were meant to be right from the start. But you're half of my heart. You're half of my heart.
Nice bacon butty, nice sunset, and I'm going to go and wash the pots up. A few people on our previous trips have always said, why do you go and wash up at the washing up station when you've got a sink? It's just easier sometimes when there's a full
It's not just that, it saves water.
Thank you for jumping in and talking over me. But it's saves
I know you don't wash
water,
up much, so you won't know.
and it's just easier sometimes when there's a full sink over there, just like 10 steps away. I'm going to go and do it.
That and it saves water.
Yes. And if you didn't realise, it saves water. Bitch. Right, I've just been and washed up, and before we finish the video and go to bed, I'm going to show you what...
Bed?
Yeah.
What time do you think it is?
9:15. I've had a busy day today, and it's 20,000 steps. I'm going to show you this lovely hamper which Andy gave us. Now, him and his business partner love coffee, so they decided to start making their own, and he gave us this hamper with different blends in. Let's just getting it open there. Careful of the cups don't fall out. And some cups and a cafetiere. It smells amazing. It's like he said that all their coffee blends have got like a nutty, chocolatey flavour. So we're not actually going to try it until tomorrow, so we'll see that in the next vlog.
Thank God we've got some proper decent sized cups, because the ones we've got from B&M
They're massive.
They're half fill.
So the company is called Legal Grounds, and it is, bear with me a second while Nick gets these out.
There's a code on the back, I think.
Yeah, if you want to get 10% off, there's a code there. Let me just get my glasses on so I can read.
Oh, Nana.
There you go. There's a 10% off 10LG2425, and it is legalgrounds.co.uk if you want to try some of their coffee. So we've got the Briefing Brew, which is African and South American.
Then we've got the decaf.
Which we like decaf these days. Just
I think tomorrow we'll try that though,
to wake us up,
to kickstart the day. And then we've got that
Let's
one.
Be Avenue.
Indonesian.
Yeah, Indonesian.
And then
what's
we've got.
these
I think
things?
they're either the bags or single.
Sample bag ground for French.
All right, so they're
okay.
like single person.
Yeah. So we'll let you know on the next vlog what we think to that.
Well,
I'm sure we'll
you'll
love
see it when we're making it. That we'll have to do it twice because it's like a single cup
Yeah,
one.
and thanks Andy for giving us all this. It's much appreciated.
Yep.
He realised we didn't have anything to make coffee in the van with.
Andy's a small business in Truro down here. We've been talking to him for weeks. He knows Bazza. He's known Bazza for years. So support a local business. Have a look at his website. If you like coffee, order some, give it a try, and we'll let you know in the morning what we think.
Nick's going to finish the vlog.
Bye for now. So if you are new to our channel, guys, don't forget to click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, drop us a comment below. We read all comments, and we'll be back on the next vlog, which will, for us, will be tomorrow, and for you will be the next scheduled video.
When we have scrambled eggs down at Watergate Bay beach.
I wish you'd take them glasses off.
See you on the next vlog.
Bye, Harry Potter!